25 upcoming Windows 11 features we are excited about. Last year in June, Microsoft released the first preview build of Windows 11. It dawned a new era for Microsoft's desktop operating system as Windows 11 brought a completely new design language, centered taskbar, ambitious plans such as Android app support, a redesigned Microsoft Store, and more. Fast forward now, and it seems like Microsoft still has many more things to offer in Windows 11. So, in this article, we have listed the 25 new upcoming Windows 11 features that will reach all users in the future. We have tested most of these new features on Windows 11 Dev Build 22557, and some of them are still hidden. On that note, let's not waste any more time and check out the new and upcoming Windows 11 features. New and upcoming Windows 11 features, updated March 2022. In this article, we have included all the new and upcoming features of Windows 11. We have compiled the features list after the release of Windows 11 Build 22557 and 22563 in the Dev channel. These features will most likely reach Windows 11 stable users after a few months. But you can read about and enable some of these upcoming features right away. 1. Start menu app folders. Users who upgraded from Windows 10 to Windows 11 were miffed with the new Start menu. In comparison to Windows 10, the new Start menu had many features missing at launch, including app folders, live tiles, which is a Windows 11 deprecated feature, and much more. However, with the Windows 11 Build 22557 in the Dev channel, Microsoft has brought back app folders in the Start menu. You can drag an app on another app to create an app folder right away. You can also drag and drop multiple apps in a folder, and it works similar to Windows 10 Start menu. New and upcoming Windows 11 features, updated March 2022. Currently, Windows 11 does not allow you to label an app folder, but after a few more updates, app folders should be fully functional for stable users. In case you want live tiles back on Windows 11, go through our linked tutorial. Finally, the latest Windows 11 Insider build also lets you show more apps and fewer recommendations in the Start menu. 2. New Task Manager. The Task Manager in Windows 11 has finally been overhauled and now looks more in line with Windows 11's design principles. While the core design is still similar, Microsoft is using XAML islands to polish the UI. It also comes with dark mode and eco mode support. Eco mode is now called efficiency mode on Windows 11, and it will allow you to force an app to use efficiency mode right from the Task Manager. A green leaf symbol will appear next to the app in Task Manager when you enable efficiency mode. 2. New Task Manager. This will force apps to use fewer system resources and, as a result, will preserve the battery life on Windows 11 laptops. You can follow our tutorial on how to enable the new Task Manager on Windows 11 if you are on the Dev Insider Build 22538 or later. 3. New Touch Gestures. One of the best upcoming features in Windows 11 are the new touch gestures. It comes with 5 new touch gestures that let you open the Start menu by swiping up from the middle of the taskbar and swiping down to dismiss it. You can also swipe right-left to open the app list on the Start menu. Other than that, you can swipe up from the right corner on the taskbar to open the Action Center and swipe left to open the Notification Center. I would say that if you have a touchscreen Windows 11 device, you are absolutely going to love these new gestures. New and upcoming Windows 11 features, updated March 2022. 4. Quick Bluetooth Management. After many previews and insider builds, Microsoft has finally added a way to quickly access your Bluetooth devices from the Action Center. Just like you can look for Wi Fi networks from the Action Center, you can now do that with Bluetooth devices as well. The best part is that Windows 11 also displays the battery percentage of your connected Bluetooth devices. We had been waiting for Microsoft to add these missing features, and I think the Redmond giant is listening to our feedback and bringing much needed features without fail. Kudos Microsoft. If you are using any of the recently released Windows 11 dev builds, enable the new Bluetooth menu in Windows 11 Quick Settings panel right away. Just follow the instructions in the linked tutorial. New and upcoming Windows 11 features, updated March 2022. 5. New App Selector UI. While Windows 11 has managed to overhaul most of its UI elements, there were some bits and pieces that still carried the Metro design and looked old. Microsoft is finally changing that with an upcoming feature release build. When you open an app with an unknown extension or wish to choose a different app to open the file, a new App Selector UI opens up that looks modern and is built on the WinUI 3 framework. You can enable the new App Selector UI in the latest Insider build with ViveTool. Just open Command Prompt with admin privileges in the ViveTool folder and run VivTool at config 3630200902. Now, restart your PC, and you will get the new App Selector UI shown above. 6. Desktop Background Stickers. Microsoft is bringing desktop background stickers, which is quite unusual, but I like that the company is doing something out of the box for desktop customization. A developer who goes by the name of Albacore managed to enable and demo this feature on the latest Windows 11 Insider build. Many assume that this feature might be helpful to school users, but beyond that, I don't see much use of the feature. You can take a look at how this feature works in the tweet below. 7. Overflow Taskbar. Another upcoming feature of Windows 11 is the new Overflow Taskbar. If the taskbar gets overflowed with apps, a new floating taskbar opens up. Not many have noticed, but Microsoft has also updated the button for opening the system tray. It has a rounded design and sits well with Windows 11's aesthetics, instead of the earlier Metro design. I know these are small design changes, but we like that Microsoft is enhancing even the smallest of UI elements to make the experience better for users. 8. Smart Clipboard. There is a Smart Clipboard feature in the latest Windows 11 dev build, but we don't know what exactly it is. It's part of the Smart Action Sucks and maybe has something to do with an upcoming clipboard history feature. Nevertheless, we will keep a keen eye on the new feature and update the list once we get more information on this subject. 9. Change volume by scrolling in taskbar. Another great new feature in Windows 11 is the ability to change volume by scrolling on top of the volume button in the taskbar. Just hover your mouse cursor on top of the volume button and scroll. You can now easily manage the volume levels from the taskbar. That's so cool, right? You can test this feature on Windows 11 build 22557 or later. 10. Voice Access. Voice Access is surely one of the best upcoming features of Windows 11. It lets you interact and perform actions on Windows 11 with voice input. Currently, Voice Access only supports the English, US language, but we think Microsoft will add more language support in the future. There are many commands that you can learn to perform actions just by using your voice. This feature comes as part of Microsoft's renewed effort to improve accessibility on Windows 11. To learn more, follow our guide on what is voice access and how to use it. 11. Live Captions. The Live Captions feature is similar to what we already have on Android. It's an accessibility feature that lets you convert the audio being played on your PC to text on the screen. The feature uses machine learning to quickly transcribe the speech. I have used Android's live captions extensively, and I can say that Microsoft's live captions feature is also accurate and pretty fast. Microsoft says all the data processing happens locally, and that is a good thing from a privacy point of view. If you are interested, you can learn how to enable live captions on Windows 11 from our detailed article. 12. Drag and drop support in Windows 11 taskbar. Finally, Microsoft listened to community feedback and has brought drag and drop support to Windows 11. Earlier, we had to use a third-party tool to enable drag and drop support on Windows 11, but now Microsoft natively supports this nifty feature. You can drag files to apps like Outlook, Chrome, image editors, and more seamlessly. 13. Improved focus and D&D. Microsoft has revamped Focus Assist, and it's now called Focus. When you open the notification center, you will now see a button at the bottom to quickly start a focus session. The new Focus has integrated Focus Session, D&D, and Notifications Priority List. Basically, all your notifications will be blocked except for the priority notifications that you have enabled. D&D will be turned on, badges will be hidden in the taskbar. Also, a focus session window will open up in the native Alarms and Clock app. It seems Microsoft is trying to streamline its productivity tools under the Focus feature, and it's kind of neat. 14. New volume, brightness flyouts. In line with Windows 11's design, Microsoft has finally updated the flyout design for volume and brightness controls. Many users had berated Windows 11 for using the old Metro UI for volume and brightness controls in the first stable release. Thankfully, after the latest Windows 11 Dev Build 22533, the new flyout design has replaced the old Metro UI. In fact, there is a subtle animation when you change the volume and brightness, and it looks awesome and modern. 15. Windowed Alt plus Tab switcher. We are not sure if Microsoft will replace the existing Alt plus Tab app switcher, but the company is currently testing a new windowed interface for switching apps. We have even written a guide on how to enable the windowed Alt plus Tab switcher in Windows 11. That said, the new app switcher is compact, and the previews are hardly readable. I am not a big fan of the updated design, but let's see how Microsoft approaches this important multitasking feature. 16. Snap Layout Improvement. Snap Layout is one of the best Windows 11 features, and I always use it to manage multiple windows. With the recent Windows 11 Dev Build, Snap Layout has undergone a series of improvements. You can now drag the title bar of a window to the top of the screen, and Windows 11 will offer you the option to snap the window to various positions. That's awesome, right? You no longer need to wait for snap layouts to appear upon hovering over the Maximize button. Now, you can drag the window to the top of your screen and snap it wherever you want. 17. File Explorer Improvements. File Explorer has also gone through many improvements. You can now see a preview of items within a folder, and that is awesome. It was again one of the biggest pain points of users who had recently moved to Windows 11. Other than that, OneDrive is now integrated into File Explorer at the top right corner and shows your cloud storage information. I think it's a good change for users who have cloud backup enabled through OneDrive. For those who have manually uninstalled OneDrive, it won't show up in File Explorer. Finally, you can now pin files and folders in quick access. If you regularly open a file or folder by opening the File Explorer with the Windows 11 keyboard shortcut Windows plus E and navigating to the same, this is a helpful addition. Now, when you pin a file in the Quick Access section, it won't appear on the left pane in File Explorer. Instead, they will appear under a new pinned files section in the window that keeps track of all your recent files and folders. Pinned folders will appear in the left pane in File Explorer, as you can see below. 18. Your phone improvements. Those who use the Your Phone app on Windows 11 are in for a surprise. Microsoft has redesigned the Your Phone app, and it looks slick and modern. It comes with a new call UI, improved support for AirPods, and much more. You can also access recent apps from your Android phone on Windows 11 right from the system tray. Having said that, keep in mind that some of these features, especially screen mirroring, only work with select Samsung phones, including the Galaxy Z Fold series, Galaxy Z Flip 3, Galaxy S series, and Galaxy Note series. 19. Spotlight Collection. Windows 10 had a Spotlight feature that brought featured Bing images to the Windows 10 lock screen. However, Windows 11 brings the same Spotlight feature to the Windows 11 desktop. You can basically set featured Bing images as your desktop background without using a third-party app. It also adds a shortcut to the desktop where you can learn about the image or change the current image by right-clicking on it. To enable the Spotlight feature and have your desktop background cycle based on Bing images, navigate to Settings Personalization Background. Then, from the Personalize Your Background drop-down menu, select Windows Spotlight, and you are done. 20. Natural Narrator. Windows 11 now offers a more natural-sounding voice while browsing the web, reading a web page, or writing an email. It basically reads whatever is on your screen, but now in a more natural-sounding voice. Microsoft says it uses an on-device text-to-speech engine to narrate whatever is on the screen. Currently, the natural narrator has support for 3 natural voices, Jenny, Arya, and Guy, but only in US English. The best part is that it works even when you are offline. To select any of the 3 new upcoming natural voices in Windows 11 dev builds, move to Settings Accessibility Narrator. Here, you will find a new Add Natural Voices option. Click the Add button next to it, and you will see the installation options shown in the screenshot below. 21. Online account for Windows 11 Pro setup. While Windows 11 Home required an online Microsoft account during a fresh installation, Microsoft has brought the same requirement for Pro users as well. I think Microsoft is getting needlessly aggressive at this point. You will now need an active internet connection and an online account to sign into your Windows 11 PC, which is putting off a lot of users. But you don't need to worry. We recently published a detailed article on how to create a local account on Windows 11 Home during setup. We assume the same methods will work on Windows 11 Pro as well. 22. HDR and DRR improvements. Borrowing a nifty feature from Xbox, Microsoft is bringing a Windows HDR calibration app to Windows 11. It will let you improve color accuracy and consistency on your HDR display. It has also added a vivid mode to the Action Center for users who have more than one color profile. Other than that, the dynamic refresh rate (DRR) feature in Windows 11 is also getting improvements. Now, displays with up to 120 Hz can experience smooth scrolling and low latency inking beyond Office apps. DRR will soon support smooth animations and pen interaction on Windows UI elements and third-party apps as well. You can learn all about dynamic refresh rate and how to enable the feature on your PC via the article linked above. 23. Windows 11 Table Mode Improvements. Microsoft will significantly enhance tablet mode on Windows 11 in the upcoming feature update. We have already seen new touch gestures, which should make the experience even more fluid and enjoyable. And going forward, rotation on Windows 11 will be snappier than ever before. When you rotate between portrait and landscape orientation, the transition will feel more responsive and smooth, just like the Apple iPad. Besides that, the taskbar in tablet mode is now collapsible, giving you more screen estate, just like we saw on Windows 10X. In collapsed mode, only status icons will appear, and in expanded mode, you can open apps and interact with other elements. 24. Updated cast and charging icons. On the latest Windows 11 dev build, the charging icon has been updated to show a lightning bolt while charging to give it a more cohesive look. The battery charging indicator has a minimal look and addresses the earlier objection that the indicator was not glanceable at lower levels. Apart from that, when you cast your Windows 11 screen, a cast icon will appear on the taskbar. Clicking on it will lead to cast quick settings. 25. Device sustainability. Increasingly, we are seeing Microsoft turn its focus towards making its devices more eco-friendly and sustainable. Windows 11 has a dedicated settings page for sustainability that offers eco recommendations to make your device last longer. It also lets you find apps and settings that are consuming more energy. Then, there are also suggestions on how to recycle your device. All in all, it's Microsoft's effort to make Windows 11 an overall better offering than its predecessors.